This is Bob. Bob wants pretty much nothing more in the world than to just fall. He just enjoys it. And I can tell you firsthand, I kind of like watching Bob fall too. There's just something graceful about it. Just something just almost elegant and beautiful by the way he just ragdolls through the sky. Like, I'm almost okay just leaving the screen up and just not even going past it. Because there's just something, I don't know, it's just like, it's hard to express into words. And Bob just loves falling, and he wants to do it so badly. I think we should just let Bob fall. Unfortunately, Bob is in the game Human Fall Flat, and we're going to be giving you a quick taste of that. And Bob's going to continue to just spiral into nowhere. And eventually, Bob's going to have to complete puzzles to be able to be rewarded with the ability to fall. And that's what we're going to give you a quick taste of. So thank you guys, and let's check out Human Fall Flat. Hey guys, Cain here with XBLA fans, and I'm going to be giving you a quick taste of Human Fall Flat. This game is just pretty unique. So you play as Bob, and basically there is nothing in this game that is more or less scripted. Almost every object is interactable in some way. You have full control of the character. You can kind of move your two hands and grab whatever you want. Even things that look like they might be kind of like nailed down to the ground at times are movable if you use the right kind of, I don't know, way to interact with them. So there's a lot of things that you can do and just kind of move around. Now you're able to actually like kind of paint Bob to make him look kind of how you want, which is kind of cool. Right now, obviously, I still have just the plain old, you know, generic Bob. And one of the cool things about this, again, is just that it is a unique, kind of quirky, open-ended physics puzzle game. Our own Nathan Bowering actually reviewed this on XBLA fans. He gave it a highly recommended. He very much enjoyed this game. He, in fact, said it was probably the most fun he's actually had with any game this entire year, which is pretty high praise. So that's something to definitely consider. Now, I'm giving you guys kind of a quick taste and a little bit of a preview of some of the early content. I can tell you now, like you can see it there, the controls are a little funky to get used to at first. In that sense, it kind of reminds you of something more like, you know, Goat Sim or something. You know, it's a little bit awkward at times, but like that's kind of the appeal of the game at times. One thing I do like so far is that in general, the puzzles seem to kind of build up. So there's like a natural progression where it's like, okay, you learn certain mechanics, and then as you learn those mechanics, you can kind of start to utilize them in a more complicated manner. So like on this level in particular, we learned how to move these kind of train cars, and then eventually you kind of learned how to start to grab the train car and pull it. And that's just an example. And this again even gets used in the next area, and that's just kind of neat how like there's a natural progression on the puzzle building where it doesn't seem like it's just completely just out of nowhere. And one thing that I'm looking forward to is like some of these areas get even more complex and a little bit more open-ended where you can kind of just do whatever. And when I was talking to Nathan, he actually said that the co-op is pretty fantastic. He did experience a little bit of frame rates issues every once in a while, but he said like the co-op was an absolute blast to play. It is local only, but at the same time, it's kind of crazy the stuff you can do because you can now have basically an entire other interactable object in the sense of your friend is now something you can completely do crazy stuff with as well. So there's just some kind of hilarious results that can eventually interact here. And the game very much encourages you to think outside of the box. I did not mean to kind of make that a pun as we're playing the box level, but it just kind of happened. So the levels get a little bit more fantastical eventually. I believe there's 8 different dreamscapes, so that like the game just completely gets even more crazy looking in the newer areas. This is, again, very early on in the game. I will be streaming this on Twitch at 9 p.m. EST. So check that out at twitch.tv/XBLA fans. I'm very much looking forward to playing this. We will be giving away a copy of the game then as well. And we should have another copy that will be given away at some point on social media. So definitely stay tuned to our Twitter feed for information on that. And again, this is like a perfect example of what I mean. Like that same kind of train mechanic I just recently used, I should have used here. I actually screw up and don't right away. So I think I'm actually going to just skip through that so you guys don't have to watch me fail. And I'll just show you kind of how it's supposed to work. I'm genuinely looking forward to getting a little bit further in this game, because from what I've been told, the puzzles are incredibly varied and they get just kind of crazy. Like 1 minute you're swinging around from chains like a monkey, the next thing you're driving a forklift, then you're, messing with electrical wiring, and then you're destroying a castle with a catapult. Like that right there is just a lot of variety in itself. And that's just what I know from Nathan's review. So I am super excited to see where this game goes, and I'm looking forward to streaming it so much. Hopefully you guys can check it out with me as well. Definitely suggest checking out the review as well. We'll have that linked on YouTube. And thank you guys so much for checking out this video. I really do appreciate it. If you guys have any comments or feedback, feel free to let me know. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer anything I can. And later, guys, please do like and share this video. It helps us out an absolute ton. I'm going to be working on all the different quick tastes for every game that came out this week. And hopefully you guys are enjoying them. Later.